What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're actually going to be looking at one of my guild weights videos. We've shown it once before on our channel. Brownie, he's in our Waffles guild with us. He was able to build a team up that was pretty much PvP oriented, focused on kind of the return of Xiahou and the Panda PvP team, and is pretty impressive considering how weak these pandas are compared to the enemy teams that they're going up against. So we're going to jump into it. We're going to take a look at the team. We're going to see what's going on here. Sadly, I don't have the resources right now to fully build up my own Aylamak. We will get there probably within a week, but you know, we're trying not to really spend much anymore as baby number 2 is on the way in less than 2 weeks at this point. So let's jump right into it. If you haven't done so yet, go visit his channel. I'll put a link in the description as the first link as well. You can go check out his videos. He just started doing content creation. I think he's almost to 200 subscribers. So if you guys can go over, give him a subscribe. He puts a video out here and there, so it's kind of good content to see, a good variety of Idle Hero stuff. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so I did jump a little bit ahead in the video. He kind of goes over his full Aylamak build and everything. He's got a cool little trick in this video too. If you guys don't know how to save dust on re-rolling your stuff when you're like transferring Transcendence heroes from one to another. So it's a cool little one. But I wanted to get into the good part, the Xiahou, because as you guys will see, I did a little glimpse ahead. He told me he made a cool video. I was like, all right, we'll do it, because this mainly has to do with Hyperspace Hunter Aylamak, pandas, and a Vulcan doing some crazy stuff. So let's take a look what the team looks like.
Okay, and we're back. We have a team built. I built 2 pandas, but I couldn't do their stones, so
you'll notice this is also going to be something they're like V1, maybe V1 plus. And again, they have like no stones. So just remember, again, how weak these are. Fully like done up heroes over here. All the transcendents are good, but these two, not so much.
They just have splendid crowns and gear.
Interesting, he's using PDE as well.
I want to show you this team. We're going to fight Lewis because he's just been a steady, good opponent for me to test against.
Lewis always has a perfect lineup to test.
Powered, except this team right now is like 100 million power less. But that's okay. So
you'll notice here, like this entire team is like, I can't. Yeah, that's an X. Everybody on this team is X leveled. We got 4 crowns. We got 2 fans, and again, you'll notice we have very weak pandas. PDE feels like it would be like a downside of this, because it's almost like you don't want to dodge, you want to get the blocks. But I guess survivability is survivability, so that's not bad.
We've got Aylamak giving our whole team shields, and that skill alone is really strong. It's actually kind of broken, in my opinion, a little bit.
Look at all they just have full shields, like no matter what the combat's like. It puts Vesta shields and like Mystic Fairy Freya shields just to shame.
Overpowered, but I love it. Adds so much survivability to your team.
Oh my god.
And really, I only have 1 sublimation on Aylamak right now, and it's his passive 2.
Okay.
But okay, so pay attention here to the enemy Vulcan.
So this is the one downside of him, is you'll notice the panda got really low on HP and then got the full shield. It's because you get the shield after you take all the damage, so you have to be able to survive the damage in order to like get the shield back.
Look at all these blocks. Look at all those blocks. Now my Vulcan's gonna go.
Oh, Vulcan, come on, Vulcan.
And it's
yes,
huge active, almost killing 4 heroes.
That's awesome.
And this happens because the pandas are supercharging my Vulcan's active with who knows how many stacks. There's too many buffs.
Yes, too many buffs you can't even see. So basically every time we're blocking, they're giving attack buffs to the entire team, and you have no clue what they are because there's just not enough buff and debuff spots on your bar. We'll have to see if we can see any, like if they pop up later on.
Up there, I can't see it, but it's a lot of attack stacks. So
oh, you can kind of see them there now. They're stacking back up.
It kind of turns Vulcan into a bit of a and Vulcan Panda into a bit of a burst team.
Oh my goodness!
If my Mockman was as strong as I could get it, it would be even better. I feel like, because he would be putting out a ton of damage.
We had our A as well.
I just can't wait till I can get his tenants and stuff properly built and everything, because he is like the worst tenants right now. They're so weak. But here's the skill: Impeccable Strike, 20% attack, 20% armor for every 6 blocks. So
yeah, that's the big part right there. Impeccable Strike. So when an ally blocks 6 times in total, Xiahou increases all allies attack by 20 and armor. So the armor is giving even more damage reduction, while the bonus of attack and armor get doubled on himself. So we don't really care about the on himself, is getting this up. So if they're doing if Scarlet Queen Halora or some enemy is hitting a bunch of targets and you're blocking with everybody, that's like every active ability giving 20% additional attack to your Vulcan, which is just disgusting.
Strike, 20% attack, 20% armor for every 6 blocks. So you saw how many times we blocked. It gives us buttload of attack stacks. Then we have Splendid Block here from Aylamak, and
that's crazy.
It gives you 5% holy damage, which is whatever, but it also gives you damage reduction and elegance. So
additional damage reduction stuff for more survivability.
And every single instance of block from those hits gives you a shield. So the enemy Vulcan just fills your shield bar up. That's what I mean when I say it's kind of broken. So it's not just the one hit where you get a block or 2. It's every time you block.
Every single
even
time.
In the same skill. Like, your hero blocks.
I do have to say, everything that I've used Aylamak, Star or Hyperspace Hunter Aylamak, his stun chance is very, very good. Like, there's been teams I've had the entire enemy team completely stunned just from counterattacks, and that was disgusting as well.
13 times. He gets 13 shield buffs from Aylamak.
Yep.
So that makes that skill insanely strong. But yeah, this is the old team.
Not my kid, Brownie's kid.
The Drake. And when I had the Drake in, I would usually get a kill. But yeah, you'll see the damage difference with my Vulcan.
I'm sure every parent here can relate, and I feel like there's majority players are at that age range now in Idle Heroes where you probably have kids.
Inactive here coming up.
Come on, Vulcan, let's see it. Oh, so many blocks.
Go. Okay, it's coming up here. Yeah, see,
it's nowhere near as powerful. You'll see that. So basically, what it is, he put in Vesa, he put in Mystic Fairy Freya instead of the pandas, and you can see the difference in the damage output. Same exact team they're going up against, and yeah, nowhere near as good.
We didn't even get a kill. We put Queen into Unbending Will, and that's about it. So much weaker. Those two pandas added a ton of damage.
Yep, it's crazy.
I'm gonna cut this fight short, but we won probably just because our Vulcan got weakness disclosure first, and that's the issue with these teams that have Vulcan is it just is basically the teams. They fight back and forth until round 6 or 7, and whichever whichever Vulcan team took the most actives first. I think it's I forget how many actives you gotta take before he gets into weakness disclosure by round 5 or 6. But whoever gets there first just wins the fight.
Yep.
And that to me is kind of boring. So these pandas I feel like they're kind of a solution to
and you need much less power to be as competitive. You don't need full Transcendence teams. Building pandas, like you see, they're just so weak. No stone, no nothing. And they're still doing really good. So make sure you guys going over. Brownie is over here. You can see Brownie Games 865 is his handle over here. He's got a bunch of videos already too. So yeah, go check him out. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Again, I'll put a link in the description. Team is just busted for how inexpensive it is to build as well. And I'll see you guys next time.